To mention guardrails against firing people when you rejected a union at your company and fired somebody for organizing.
Yeah, that is absolutely not true. You could say that if you like.
That is true. Look it up.
Fine. So since you smeared me, let's...
I worked at the Young Turks. I was closely involved with starting the union at the Young Turks. I'm making a documentary about it. The guy lied about me. The guy lied to his audience about my friends. They smeared people they knew, and they did it with a story that they did not fact check. TYT's version of the story is that outsiders started TYT Union in order to hurt Cenk's run for Congress. He was bullied by Nancy Pelosi, his opponent Christy Smith, and their IATSE minions, and he was a victim of dirty political tricks. And he had no choice but to bust the union in order to fight the establishment. Also, by the way, that narrative prevents him from answering the question, which you're about to look at right here, is why did your workers unionize? It was politics. Nope, motherfucker, it wasn't. It was exploitative working conditions. It took me 12 months working full-time hours as a video editor before I received a single benefit, before I received a paid day off, or any health insurance whatsoever. Every day I went to work feeling like I was being mugged. I used to edit some of Hasan's videos, and he's since come forward and said that Cenk stole ad sales from him.
Well, that's because your uncle is letting everybody steal your sales deals too.
That's true.
His uncle would like let him massage a sales deal to the last thing, then someone would swoop in and close it and take the commission.
Oh, yeah. And he said that Cenk skirted labor regulations.
My uncle was like, oh, this is an opportunity for me to hire someone and skirt some serious like labor regulations because his family.
And he also told Sean O'Brien that Cenk that he desperately needed a union at TYT.
Definitely took advantage of the fact that I was his nephew in terms of, you know, the pay structure that I worked
So you
under.
definitely needed a union with a relative.
Oh, 100%.
No doubt.
Exactly.
Cenk Uygur is the kind of person that can hire you, call you part-time, have you work 40-hour weeks, so he gets to keep your day off money and go to sleep at night, and then have the temerity to sit in front of 15 million people on Jubilee. Again, maybe he turns around and says the truth, but I guarantee you he doesn't. Union busting is bullying. It works because it hurts people. Yet, if you ask Cenk if he's a union buster...
Are you a union buster?
No, I'm definitely not a union buster.
There's evidence that proves otherwise, though.
What evidence?
Francesca Fiorentini, she brought my name up, and this is how he reacted.
Longtime contributors who were editors, like Hank. I remember Hank, and like the fact that, you know, he helped start the TYT union and now has obviously
nothing.
Okay, but I knew Hank was such a great guy, and Emma and Ben are such. I'm just saying. I'm telling you, these are. But okay.
Hank was such a great guy. And the only thing that gave me any sense of hope was that I went out of my way to start talking about unionizing the Young Turks with my friends who are also interested. But my story is not the only reason. All the reasons are disrespect, but there's plenty of other reasons. Really, really talented people. I really love those people. That's why it pisses me off that their story was erased, that this guy went out of his way to lie to his audience. He smeared his own workers publicly in order to help bust this union. And it sounds like, from what I can tell, he's also going to lie to the Jubilee audience. If working part-time, if working 40-hour weeks while you're called part-time for zero benefits is not a reason to unionize, I don't know what the is. The guy disrespected every single person who he has spoken to. And now, as we've seen, it looks like he's going to lie to every single person in the Jubilee audience too.
And I'm going to try to bring them together.
Okay. Surrounded. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay.